Hello guys, the Honest Collector, back with another video and back to give you the truth on the Sonic Prime Netflix series, Jakks Pacific Rusty Rose from New York City. So, this looks really freaking cool. This looks awesome, and I cannot wait to get this thing open. I saw it at my Target, and I was like, wow, that looks amazing. I can't tell if she has single or double joint in those elbows and knees there. I don't know if she has a waist twist, the head movement. I'm so excited to look at all of this stuff. Jakks just bumped up their scale to around 5-inch figures, I think. So this offers a lot more detail and articulation, which looks sick, and this looks really freaking cool. I can't wait to get this out of the box. Sonic Prime box as well just looks really cool with, of course, Sonic there. And then on the back, you have the wave where you see Amy on the back, and then, Yeah, you see Amy on the back. I was like, wait, what? And then 13 points of articulation. An emotionless, mechanically enhanced hedgehog. Rusty is more machine than mammal. Overly logical and detached disposition. So really cool. You have the other figures here. I want to get that Shadow so bad. I might order him. But yeah, so I'm super excited to go over this and possibly get some of the other figures in the wave. I didn't know they're already on their second one, but I have to catch up on the show. But yeah, so arm extends, all that stuff on the side there, and that should be enough for the packaging. It looks really cool, but we gotta get this thing open.
All right, here's Rusty Rose out of the packaging, and right off the bat, she looks freaking awesome. But we don't have accessories with this figure, which, if we have to ditch the accessories to get better paint, sculpt, and even a higher scale for better articulation, I'm honestly all for that. This thing looks really freaking cool. But is it worth the $15 price point, and is it worth hearing these creaky joints every time you move basically any piece? No, but yeah, we're gonna find out in this video, because right off the bat, I do have to give this thing some praise because it looks awesome. So, just jumping right into the detail, again, like I said before, this thing looks great. You can see it's got all this silver detail and everything, all some rusted, dirty parts in here, even on the bottom of the feet. Looks really freaking good. And then you have the nice silver paint for the arm and stuff like that. The eyes look really cool, although there is a smudge on this one, which I don't think there is supposed to be. Uh, but I don't mind it because it's not like this is supposed to look like the prettiest figure in the world. You could see there's a lot of scraping on the metal and stuff like that, and it's just not supposed to look the cleanest. This is in a kind of like Eggman. Oh my gosh, Eggman Apocalyptic City. So I'll definitely accept it. The brushing, the dry brushing that they did here on the back looks really, really nice. This overall is just a huge step up. Even on the top here, you got that silver paint reflecting off some light. This thing looks freaking awesome. If I can bring any light closer to really show off that paint there that they did, which looks really, really good. As you can see, it's all throughout the figure. So for 15 bucks, definitely looks really great. The articulation, though, is something interesting because, of course, like all figures, she can move the head side to side, although these things do get in the way of the arm articulation. She has a hinge, but she can't really look up. I don't know if it's because mine is stuck, but I really don't feel like making that peg any more, wobbly or loose than it already is. But she can definitely look side to side. Not much pivoting going on because it is, again, a hinge in that peg. I don't really know how that system works. It's like a ball peg that's another ball with a hinge that goes into another ball with a small peg on the inside. I don't know. But whatever it is, it still looks side to side, and it potentially has the ability to look up. So there's that. You have the elbow joints, which these are double jointed elbows. Awesome. Not even just single joints. This one does have a single joint, though, which sucks. It doesn't have that double jointed articulation, sadly. But this one has a wrist hinge, which is cool, but this one doesn't. So they did a trade-off there, which I find interesting, and it's not the worst thing ever. I really don't mind it. This thing is still really cool to me. And then the arms move barely. I don't think you can really get much action out of that, which is kind of disappointing. Is there? Oh, there is a hinge. Yeah, look at that. I did not know that. I mean, I would assume that there would be, but it just wasn't moving. There we go. That's sick. Okay, there we go. We got some arm movement there. Oh, that's so cool with the double jointed elbows. Okay, great. I really wish they would at least give us a cut here. Like, there's a seam right there, but there's no wrist articulation. It's not like mine's stuck, it just isn't there. So you have the leg that's on a hinge, which it's not really the best joint, but it still works. You have the thigh swivel right there. You have the double jointed knees, which work decent enough. They kind of still work like single hinges, but they're getting there. They're improving. And then you have the ankle articulation, which moves up and down, very squeaky. Side to side, which is pretty good, and you can rotate as well, which is nice to see. I'm a little surprised on how much you can really do here. I'm kind of discovering this as we go on. But yeah, pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. I actually unlocked, I guess, some things that I didn't know about this figure before, but really freaking cool. The figure looks great, and it poses well enough for a 5-inch $15 figure. Looks really great. Satisfied, definitely. Measuring this Rusty Rose figure, trying to get her in frame. She stands right at, and my camera's blocking that height, but she stands right around the 5-inch mark, like right there to the top of her ears. And putting it into perspective, look at the classic 4-inch Sonic. He is short, and then let's get So let's get the modern Sonic 4-inch figure there. That's yeah, man. The scale's definitely been up a bit. Let's get Knuckles. All these figures are pretty much obsolete in terms of scale. And then let's get the movie Knuckles. Yeah, I mean, it works a little better, but I think that's just because Knuckles has a pretty big head. And then Sonic, yeah, not in scale at all. Which I find interesting that they made these figures in scale with the movie Mario figures, but then for Sonic's movie, they made them in scale with the video game line. And they still were able to give the joints in the elbows and knees, but we didn't get all the premium paint. I mean, it looks really good, but not like this, dude. If we got like movie figures, I really wish we could have. I really hope Jakks does that. I don't think they ever will, but bro, that would have looked crazy. Get this much level of detail, especially because what they already could have done on a figure with this scale and this price point would have been insane. Let me know if I'm the only one that wants to see that in the comments below. Here she is compared to the Mario Wave 29 figure from Jakks Pacific. And here she is next to your average 6-inch scale figure. We have the Marvel Legends Stan Lee. So my final thoughts on this figure, it is really freaking good. I picked this up at Target because it just looked awesome, and I'm very satisfied. Sure, it's like a little, you have to fiddle the articulation with the arms and stuff like that to get it working properly because of the head and these tail things that hang down, but it really is just awesome, man. If you're putting it on a shelf, it's gonna look sick. If you're gonna play with it, it's gonna be sick. And it's not like easily gonna fall apart or anything. It's just a big enough feet to stand down. The head's not too big to where it wobbles it down easily, makes it fall over. It's pretty good. This figure is a pretty good figure. I don't really know what else to say. I'm very satisfied with the $15 price point. I wish there was an accessory. Maybe I just need to get used to the fact that there isn't, because I'm so used to just Jakks giving one accessory. But dude, this is awesome. A lot of people have been saying that if you need better figures, if you're going to make better figures, then you can ditch having one accessory or like a card that some companies do. This is a perfect example. You ditch the random accessory that or come with so many other figures, and you just make a better figure. And Jakks did that, and they did a really good job, man. So awesome figure. I'm going to give it, I'd say 8.5 out of 10. It's not perfect. I don't exactly know what the gripes are, but they're definitely hard to find when it comes to this thing. So I might give it a 9. Should we do another 9 on a figure? Why not? Yeah, why not? I think it deserves a 9. It's good enough to deserve a 9. I give this figure a 9 out of 10. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a like, and if you're new, subscribe and turn on notifications so that we know when I post more videos like this in the future, and other stuff, ranking, customs, all that stuff. I haven't been too active on this channel yet, my bad, but definitely will be pumping in the future. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review as well, and see you in the next time. Bye.